Welcome to Juneau, the capital of Alaska. So the Juneau's our port today that we're at. We are doing a 3-hour excursion to the Mendenhall Glacier, which is a national site. And we're going to, it's basically a self-guided tour of the glacier. So we're just going to take the bus in there and then go on a hike potentially to try to see the Mendenhall Glacier and check out the visitor center and whatnot. So, and then we're going to explore the town of Juneau. And while this is the capital, it's crazy that, it's a much smaller city than Anchorage because again, I think you have to get here by boat or ferry, like much of also Southeast Alaska. So, definitely more remote than Anchorage, but we're going to try to have a fun day checking out Juneau.
Welcome to the Adams Family Travelers. Join us as we use our vacation days to travel around as much as we can and enjoy exploring the world. Make sure you join us on our adventures.
So we've arrived at Mendenhall Glacier, which is just magnificent. It's right behind me. You can see, and basically this is the most accessible glacier. You can just drive right to it and see it right from the beginning of the visiting center. That view we didn't even have to hike to. We are going to hike to the Nugget Falls Trail to see Nugget Falls and hopefully a closer view of the glacier. So, we are on the Nugget Falls Trail. It is 2 miles round trip and we are, hopefully there's a waterfall down there and then hopefully we should be able to get closer to the glacier as well. Also, so far this trail has been paved the entire way and it's relatively flat. So an easy trail if you're here at Mendenhall Glacier. It should take us pretty quick, I think, to do the 2 miles on a paved trail. So there's some other shorter trails here we also might get to check out. We have about 2 hours here, but I think that I wasn't sure if that would be enough, but I think it'll be sufficient, with the fact that these trails are paved and not too long. Get up real close to Nugget Falls. It's just powerful and really impressive. And then the glacier's on the other side. This is an amazing waterfall. And I've seen a ton of waterfalls. I really like this one. From here, but the waterfalls are so impressive. I definitely recommend this trail. And it's super easy and it's only 2 miles round trip. Are on the Photo Point Trail where it's only 0.3 miles. You can get some excellent views of the glacier and of the waterfall. If you don't do anything else in this park, the Mendenhall Glacier, definitely do the Photo Point Trail so you can see views of the glacier and the waterfall at the same time. And also, I don't think I added before that this is part of the Tallgrass National Forest. Okay. We are now walking on the Steep Creek Trail, which is also paved, a little bit of it. Apparently you walk on a boardwalk over the creek and you can potentially see some salmon coming back to spawn, especially this time of year in June and July. It says it's a third of a mile loop. That's not bad. So we're going to do that. Hopefully get to see some salmon.
So we did the steep trail. It was pretty along the creek, but we didn't see any salmon. It probably depends upon what time of year you go. So the visitor center opens at 10, so we're going to go there now. But we've had really, the 2 hours here has given us enough time to do everything. I think I was worried it wasn't going to be enough time, but I think we've had plenty of time here. So, we had a great time at the Mendenhall Glacier in Tallgrass National Forest. I think it's definitely an excursion worth to do. We looked into doing it ourselves, but what I read is basically, they're not letting as many buses come back here. And, unless you go with your cruise, you really just can't guarantee that, you are going to be able to get here. So, we decided to, I'm going to show you the glacier from behind. We decided to just go with the cruise, it's a little bit more expensive. There's also in Juneau a tram you can do. It was like $60 a person to go up like a mountain. It might be cool, but I love viewpoints, but that just seems really pricey to me. So we decided not to do that. We're going to go, explore Juneau now. After the bus ride. So our excursion total was 3 hours. We had a half hour here, a half hour back, and 2 hours at the park, which ended up being enough. So we're going to go into town and we're going to get some lunch at Tracy's King Crab Shack, which is supposed to be like famous here in Juneau, and get some king crab. And we're going to go explore the town of Juneau then. Alaska's very famous for its king crab, and I got a king crab this year. This is going to be delicious. And we are in Juneau at Tracy's King Crab Shack.
What? It's so good.
Oh, that's really good. It's got like a tomato base, and there's big pieces of crab in the soup as well. So we just exited Tracy's King Crab Shack, and it was really good. We didn't get, like the big buckets of crab. They were $75 a pound for the king crab, but I got a bisque. She got some crab cakes. Aaron got a crab cake sandwich, and Brian got crab nachos. The food was really good. I definitely recommend it. So now we're going to explore the, downtown of Juneau. So we stopped at Heritage Coffee Company in Juneau, and I got a caramel oat latte, my normal. Well, that's good. And on a cold day like today, it definitely hits the spot. So behind me is Alaska State Capitol and a statue of William Henry Seward, who helped found Alaska or make it a state, or at least a territory of the United States. And this is, our tour guide said it's the 49th prettiest Capitol building, basically the second ugliest. It's just a plain building. It's not very big. It's not what you imagine when you think of a state capitol usually. But just pretty close to the touristy area of Juneau. We're just kind of walking around and checking things out. So we are going back to the ship. We explored downtown Juneau and it took about 2 hours. There's just lots of gift shops and stuff. Kind of what you would expect of any port town, but we really like seeing the Mendenhall Glacier. I think that's definitely worth a visit. So thank you for watching our Juneau video, and our next stop is Ketchikan.